Hello, my beloved, and welcome to the Healthy, Wealthy, Hot as Fuck series. I have to be honest, I have not always been this disciplined. In fact, I used to hate the word discipline and even hate practicing it because to me, it meant I had to sacrifice my freedom and shrink my vision so I could be more realistic. Ew, no thank you. The main problem is that I used to relate freedom with escape. So I always jumped before I was really ready. So it really wasn't even freedom that I was chasing. It was actually a fucking illusion. I would pack up my bags, go traveling to wherever I felt called to me, and completely run away before I really had a full plan or idea in mind. The idea would be there, the dream would be there, the vision would be there, even a bit of the structure would be there. But the money would always just disappear right before my very eyes, and I would always be left just sitting there like, what should I do? Okay, guess I'll go home now. It was really annoying. And I stand in this truth with love. Me running away from home. And I don't, in a way, I guess it does sound a bit teenagery, you know? I was avoiding responsibility. I was avoiding my bills. It's like I knew they were there. I knew it had to be paid. But it never really was that strong of a priority for me until things really started to fall apart and I started to see how it was affecting the people in my life. And that's when I was really like, wow, this actually affects more than just me. Whoa, so I actually need to start treating myself better and I need to start treating others better. I recognized that my trusting the universe was really spiritually bypassing when what I really needed was the structure. And that is what the universe was pointing me towards, but I could not see it for the life of me. My mind loves floating between ideas, desires, and visions, but without anchoring anything fully down, it just stays there, just as a dream, as a vision, as a thought that will play and play and play. I did think that freedom was being untouchable, a bit uncommitted in a way, and unavailable for anything that felt like discipline. Because when I thought about this, all I felt was rigidness when I thought about discipline. But today, in my life now, freedom means something entirely different to me. And I recognized that we gotta meet the universe halfway. We have to meet the universe halfway. We have to put in that 50-50 of the action, the aligned action, the one foot in front of the other to allow, that activation to occur for the universe to respond to us. And after lots of deep questioning, self-awareness, reflection, and forgiveness, I saw the truth. Freedom is my mother-loving foundation. It's doing what I said I would do. It's honoring my commitments to myself and to the people that I serve. It's about being a woman who can hold her abundance and have it, not just receive it in bursts and watch it all flitter away. I made discipline sexy, and it worked. It worked, baby. It's very much so your lover, your hot lover, praising you while they're deep inside, telling you just how much of a good girl you are for getting it all done. It's giving the universe as my dom in all of the hottest ways. Freedom. Oh, and also too, you could totally switch this up. Like, let the universe, if the universe is your dom giving it to you, or maybe the universe is like your submissive and it's just like giving you and like, yes, queen, yes, queen, yes, queen. But for me, because I flip-flop, right? Like, I'm a switch hardcore, but I knew that the shift that I needed wasn't just about the, okay, let me just lay here and have it all come to me. It was like, no, let me shift this, let me work for this, because that was the piece that I needed. That masculine structure within me was imbalanced because I felt like I had to work and work and work and prove myself to be worthy. But once I actually decided that I was worthy as I am without having to do or prove anything, that's when it really kicked into overdrive for me about like, okay, how can I show up in ways that are very feminine and beautiful and true to my spirit, while also being an active, like, participant in the creating of my dreams, and not just having it be where the universe is just doing whatever it will to me without me having any type of say-so. So I decided that freedom is about having a business, because we're entrepreneurs here, that is built on sovereignty and not insecurity. Freedom is learning how to balance my feminine intuition with the masculine structures that support her. And even speaking this, and this was a transmission that I wrote earlier, so I'm speaking it aloud. Even when writing this, I was like, yeah, that's hot. We love a provider. Freedom is becoming a woman who doesn't need to escape her life, because she's building one she doesn't have to recover from or run away from or anything like that. She doesn't need a vacation from her life. Her life is the vacation. Her life is the moment. It is iconic. It is everything she says it gets to be. It is her queendom. She gets to be, do, and have it all, even if that means shedding a bit of blood, sweat, and tears in the process. Because this shedding is really just her shedding the falsehoods and the contracts that left her starved before. And now she emerges. She is shielded with pure divine light. This era of entrepreneurship isn't about avoiding the hard things. And trust me, it's been coming up, honey. Even with me in Virginia right now, this 30-degree weather, the barren trees, the frost, it has been challenging me to the fullest, because I am a tropical priestess. And all I want to do is be swimming in the ocean, sipping on coconuts, baby. But I know that this is what it takes to get there. And the woman who can hold herself and love herself through the wintering as she sheds these layers is the one who rises. And it's the one who gets to experience true freedom and not this fake illusion of freedom. And you see that with the coaching communities and wellness communities and things like that, where you have these people who are posting these grand, beautiful, amazing highlight reels of their life. But in reality, they're struggling and they're in debt and they're actually not making any money and they're actually not living the life of their dreams. They're just kind of chasing the next high and showing maybe a little clip, but it's not substantial. This is about building the container that is strong enough to hold the life I'm creating. The music, my family, my dogs who so eagerly want my attention right now, the books, the tour, the abundance, the travels, the community, all the contributions I get to make, the impact, the influence, the summits, the Water Priestess Path to Legacy happening in Hawaii this March. The healthy, wealthy, hot as fuck future we are stepping into with full clarity and abundance. This is it, babes. It is all being woven with the golden threads, honey. And these threads are unbreakable. And so if you're in your own season of redefining what freedom feels like and looks like, what it tastes like, I see you and I walk with you, my love. Because this new definition of freedom, it is already ours. We have already claimed that ish. And it's the one that actually lasts. that's actually eternal. It's the freedom that is multi-generational. Here's to being healthy, wealthy, hot, and free AF. With all my love. And let's not forget, my dear, we are also disciplined AF.